In a quiet village, nestled between rolling hills and ancient trees, there lived a gardener named Elara, who tended a unique stone garden. Unlike typical gardens, hers consisted entirely of stones, each hand-selected and placed with purpose. The villagers often marveled at its serene beauty and wondered about the secret behind its tranquility. Elara was known for her calm demeanor and unwavering composure. When storms threatened the village, she remained unperturbed, quietly continuing her work. When a particularly harsh winter froze the village's water supply, Elara's resolve was the village's anchor. She spoke softly, her voice carrying the steadiness of a river that runs beneath the ice. One day, a young woman named Lyra arrived at the village, troubled and disheveled. She had heard tales of Elara's wisdom and hoped to find answers to her own inner turmoil. With a mixture of hope and skepticism, Lyra approached the gardener as she worked among her stones. "Elara, I've come seeking advice," Lyra began, her voice tinged with frustration. "I am constantly overwhelmed by the chaos in my life. How do you maintain such peace?" Elara looked up from her work, her eyes reflecting the stillness of the garden. She gestured for Lyra to sit beside her on a flat stone. "Have you ever wondered why a stone garden is so peaceful?" she asked. Lyra shook her head, intrigued. "Is it because of the careful arrangement?" "Perhaps," Elara replied. "But it is not just the arrangement. It is how the stones accept their place. Each stone rests where it is placed, without complaint or desire for change. They do not seek to be anything other than what they are." Elara picked up a small, rough stone from the ground and held it out. "This stone is jagged and uneven, yet it is content to be part of this garden. It does not compare itself to the smoother stones or wish to change its nature. It simply exists, embracing its purpose." Lyra listened intently, the metaphor slowly sinking in. "So you're saying I should accept my circumstances and find contentment within them?" Elara nodded. "The Stoic mindset is about embracing the present moment with acceptance. It's not about resigning to fate, but about understanding what is within your control and what is not. Change what you can and accept what you cannot. Like the stones, find your place in the world and be at peace with it." Lyra sat quietly, contemplating the simplicity and profundity of Elara's words. She realized that her restlessness came from her struggle against what she could not control, her desire to change the nature of her life, rather than to accept and adapt. In the following days, Lyra began to practice this mindset. She approached her challenges with a newfound calmness, focusing on what she could influence and letting go of her frustrations over what she could not. As the seasons changed, so did Lyra's outlook. The chaos in her life diminished, replaced by a serene acceptance. She visited Elara's stone garden often, finding comfort in its stillness and wisdom. And so the stone garden remained a symbol of Stoic tranquility, teaching those who sought its peace that true contentment comes not from changing the world around us, but from embracing the world as it is, just as the stones rested calmly, fulfilling their purpose in the garden's quiet embrace.